Oh man, such a quick goal. Oh, just had another one. Oh, there we go. I have audio now. I just heard it on stream. All right, so sorry for the audio problems there, ladies and gentlemen, but I can't hear everything on the stream properly now. So we have Toronto and Boston. Boston, the home team tonight in the red colors. Right now, puck in the corner. KS Auto with it. Takes a shot on net. Just passed. Over top. Puck sent around. Lucic being back checked by Leafs. Floor now with it. Sending it up for not able to connect. Greg has it. Passes it back to Leafs. Leafs mishandles it. Turnover. Milan Lucic has it. Lucic trying to make a move. Puck gets knocked off his stick by Kapanen. Timu now in for it, sending it around. Lucic. Shot towards the net. Off the side of the net. Kapanen now with it. Tries to take a long shot. Easily turned aside by Self-Plug. Tidge now with it. Trying to send it across to Lucic, but missed on the pass. Floor with it. Tried to take a shot. It got deflected high by his own teammate. I think NHL Killa, aka Leafs, was trying to get a deflection downward, but he just had his stick a little bit too low. Tipped it the other direction. Monkey Knockers, aka Timu with it now, leaving it for Lucic. Lucic shot off the post. Now Tidge with the puck takes a shot off the back. Lucic with it, being pressured by the defense. Tries to send a centering pass, knocked away by Floor and sent up ice. Leafs is leading the charge. Shot by Floor does slip past Self-Plug. Self-Plug normally very good at those long shots, but it drops just enough. And Self-Plug having a bit of trouble with that first shot. Floor now with it again. Trying to send it up for Leafs. Gets cut off. Otto with it. Otto dangling in. Shot on not. Goes off the post. And Tidge now putting the pressure on. Block, though. Puck all the way down the ice. KS Otto to recover. Kapanen chasing him. Sends it across. Timu taps back for Lucic, but misses. Floor gets it into the zone. Kapanen in on the chase. KS Auto pressure. Takes the body so Self-Plug can recover. Still bodying Kapanen. Floor intercepts the pass. A lot of bad passes so far by Boston. It's really hurting their opportunities, their scoring chances. A lot of their passes are being cut off by Toronto, so either Toronto's been making good reads or Boston's been making poor passes, but one way or the other, Toronto's had a lot of pressure this period. And another opportunity shot on net deflected by KS Auto. Down the corner. Drag trying to pressure Floor on the forecheck as well. Floor gets a stick on that one. Causes a turnover. He does circle around. He's got lots of room now. Floor with a chance. Shot. What a great save by Self-Plug. Floor just waited just a half second too long, and Self-Plug took advantage. Stepped forward and cut off all his angles. Leafs now with it. It's got two men in front. Drag in. He tries to circle around. Shot towards the net. Gets deflected wide. Tidge now back to get it. Sending it along the boards. Timu chips it off. Lucic too far away to get that. Kapanen now in the corner. Lucic on the forecheck. Sends it around the Leafs. Leafs tries to make a move past Lucic. Puck gets popped in the air, but does come back under his control. Leafs looking for a long pass. Does have Tidge there. Puck drops. Or, sorry, rather, he did have Guy drag there. Tidge cut it off. And it's right back into the Toronto zone. Do want to note, Toronto currently with Austin in net. Their regular goalie, I believe, is K-Bob, currently not present. So a little bit unfortunate there for them. Sure, they were looking to have the best players on the ice here, but nonetheless, a very good first period for both teams. Had a great start by Boston. Teemu scoring a goal pretty quickly. I think it was less than 15 seconds in, and less than 10 seconds into the second period, Teemu has his second of the night. Very dangerous off the faceoff, it seems. And Toronto just doesn't seem to have an answer off those faceoffs. Puck now in the Boston zone. Toronto trying to gain it entry, but gets turned aside. Kapanen with it, spins, tries to make a pass, does slip past Teemu. Drag now on the forecheck, Tidge to collect. Tidge takes a wrap, fires. Leafs gonna cut that off. Leafs has lots of room. Shot on net, off the crossbar, bounces down and then bounces into the net. Great shot by Leafs. Self-plug was not able to get a good handle or read on that shot at all. Puck now won by Toronto off the faceoff, sent into the Boston zone. Self-plug taking his time. He has KS Otto along the boards, decides to leave it for Teemu, who then leaves it for KS Otto. Otto skating up, tries to get into the center of the ice. Does slip the pass across the Tidge, but gets blocked. Great block by Leafs. And puck dumped down, Otto to collect, leaving Self-plug, who sends it right back up ice. He had Lucic streaking, but just missed. Lucic not able to adjust to the pass quickly enough, but a turnover. And Austin up to the task. Great save to keep it 2-2. Self-plug with it now, sending it around. He's got KS Otto there, dragging on the forecheck. Sends it up for Teemu. Teemu's got Tidge across. Decides that Lucic is already in the zone. Lucic causes a turnover, sending it around. Teemu off the boards, which means KS Otto stepping up, trying to take a shot. Gets blocked by Guy Lafleur and tapped down the ice. Tidge now over at collect. Drag on the forecheck. Tidge decides to send it around to Lucic. Lucic looking for Teemu, who's starting to streak up. Decides to hold on to it for an extra second, and that means this might get cut off by Kapanen. Indeed it does. Kapanen now with the puck. Long shot, just wide of the net. Self-plug doesn't get a stick on that one either. Not sure if he chose to leave that one, because it definitely looked like he was trying to knock it away, just to be safe. Teemu now with the puck. Teemu spins and fires, but it's wide of the net. Leafs now with it. Leafs trying to put some pressure on. Not able to connect. Shot on net gets blocked by KS Otto. Drag sends it back to Kapanen. Or sends it back to Squonky Knockers. But gets tipped by Kapanen. Guy Lafleur with it now. Spins, fires. Just wide. Self-plug warmed up a little bit more now. Reacting a lot better to these shots. Milan Lucic with it now with a lot of space. Quick juke move off the boards. Tries to take a shot. Gets deflected. Lucic almost able to collect. I don't know if that was a miscommunication between him and Teemu, but Teemu knocked it off his own teammate's stick. And just like that, Toronto's got possession again. Guy Lafleur with it. Being pressured heavily, though, by Lucic. Does get it up to Leafs. Leafs with an inside cut. Lots of space now. Self-plug trying to get an angle on that. But a great block by Tidge. Second chance. Shot off the back top of the net. Tidge racing Leafs for the puck. But a great step up by Kapanen. Put a shot towards the net. And off the post and wide. Guy Lafleur now chasing it into his own zone. Pressure on him by Teemu. Teemu sends it across to Leafs. Or rather, sorry. Guy Lafleur sends it across to Leafs. Leafs take the shot. Too far wide. Self-plug comes up to play it. And Teemu comes all the way back to handle it after a small little collision in the Boston zone. Lucic trying to put pressure on. Puck sent around to Guy Lafleur. Guy Lafleur turns, spins, passes. Got drag. Drag has Leafs across. Decides to send it around to him. He's got drag centering back. Tries to connect the centering pass, but a great cutoff by KS Otto. Although a turnover here. Trying to block that pass. Shot towards the net. Bounces once. But a great save by Austin. Guy Lafleur now with it in the zone. Boston leaving a lot of open space there. Very dangerous opportunity there. Not able to connect for drag. Captain now. Puck physics. Put the puck into the Boston zone. Toronto centering pass. LaFleur looking for the one-timer. Not get it. KS Auto now carrying it up. Lots of room. He's passed 3 players already. Shot on net. Boston. I would get a stick on that one. With 1 second left. Boston's going to go up 1 goal leading into the 3rd period. And Toronto here is going to look to try and shut down Timu off the face-off here. The last 2 face-offs, Timu's been able to get a good scoring opportunity. It'll be up to Toronto to see if they're up to the task to stop him in the 3rd. Off the face-off, puck still in center. Comes back to Tidge. Tidge is going to have a little bit of room here. Try and take a shot. Long shot, just poorly angled. Doesn't end up on net. Lucic with it now, trying to circle around. Shot towards the net. Easily turned aside by Austin. LaFleur now chipping it up to Drag. Drag, great receive. Cuts inside. Great space. Chance and a shot and a goal. Tying it up. Drag. Assisted by Guy LaFleur at 4:27 in the 3rd period. KS Auto now back, received the puck in the Boston zone. Chips it up. Over top of Timu's head. Austin's going to come out and play it, sending it around the boards to Drag. Drag's got Killa and Guy LaFleur going up. Guy LaFleur now with it, sending it across for Leafs. Leafs is a little bit behind him, so he decides to send it into the corner. KS Auto getting a great body on Guy LaFleur. What a hit that was. Tidge now with it. Tidge trying to make a move on Drag. Chips it past him. Not able to get a good chase as he gets bodied. Puck now dumped right back into the Boston zone. KS Auto now with it. Long lead pass. It gets through. Opportunity denied by Austin. Leafs now back with it. And lots of room being given to him. Lucic completely missing on the back check here. Long shot towards the net. Great tip towards the net by Drag. And ended up knocking it just a slight bit wide, but he still got a great tip on there. Just a little bit of a better angle. He might have just had a goal slip in the short corner there. But a long lead pass to Lucic. Lucic trying to make a cut inside. Great stop. Defense knowing Lucic's tendency to cut inside out from the outside boards rather than take those outside shots. Great stop there. Puck sent around the boards. Tidge there. Tries to send it up, but doesn't get anything on it. Guy LaFleur centering pass. Easily turned aside by KS Auto. Sent up the boards to Tidge. Tidge wide open. Lucic lets it pass for Lucic. But Lucic not ready for it. But Timu and Lucic right now putting on a pretty good forecheck. His turnover. Tidge trying to take a shot. Doesn't get anything on it. Kapanen now with it. Kapanen with an opportunity. Long pass. Does connect. Drag has it. Gets bumped off the puck. Great play by Tidge to knock Drag off the puck and steal it. Opportunity now back the other way. Lucic outside. Tries to make an inside move. Found he didn't have any room. Decided to go back outside and try a centering pass. Tidge, great step up. Passing it back to Lucic. Lucic looking for a wrap. Defense is having none of that. KS Auto trying to take a shot. Great block there by Guy LaFleur. Leafs stepping up now on the forecheck in the meantime. Puck dumped back in. Lucic had it. Knocked off his stick. Timu with a move inside. Second move. Great dangy. Just door shut by Austin. Second chance. KS Auto shot from the point. Does go off the stick and in. And 4-3 is your score now for Boston. A great game so far. As we approach the last 30 seconds in the period, Boston has the puck over to Toronto. Toronto took a shot. Boston's able to clear, looking for the long stretch pass. Doesn't connect, but a great play by Lucic. Does cause a turnover. Timu with it now. Centering. Shot goes off the post and cleared up by Austin. Seconds on the clock. Toronto trying to get one last scoring chance. Boston trying to kill the last little bit of time. KS Auto clears the puck down the ice. But it is cut off by Kapanen. Kapanen's going to have a couple seconds here. Timu with a great back check. That will kill the time. Now that will be your first game of the night. Boston defeats Toronto 4-3. Tough loss for Toronto, who's keeping up shot for shot up until the third period. Our second game of the night is New York at Chicago. I have that mistake. Whoa, yeah, I am. Sorry about that. Chicago at Nashville. My apologies. Underway here momentarily. Chicago is already on the ice. It will be the blue jerseys. Waiting on Nashville to join. All right, looks like we will be underway here. Off the face-off, Nashville wins it. Crabtree can cut that off. Sorry, great pass to Crabtree. Cut off. Now, firing it up, long shot on net, off the crossbar. Back down the other way. Crabtree shut down by Sheep and beaten. Another shot towards the net, opportunity, and accidentally knocked into his own net by Nardila. Didn't want to say anything to jinx it, but unfortunately, he does accidentally catch it on his backswing, knocks it into his own net. So a rough start here for Chicago. Having a rough string of games lately. Won a game versus Winnipeg in overtime. Actually, no, sorry. Had those first coming off of great wins. A loss from Boston. Has them on downswing. Chicago's just looking to rebound with a strong game here tonight. Puck in the Chicago zone. Goalie Nargila comes up to play it with it. Setting it up ice. Dial Laureate. Doesn't quite get a stick on it. Now with it. Great move past Dial. Sam now. Trying to get it past for another Dangy. Got some space. Sam trying to take a shot. Reaches, grabbing a tree, trying to circle around the net, looking for a steering pass, does not connect. Zam now with it. The corner, Crabtree comes up to play it, sends it back for Zam. Shot. Turned aside. When Jerry comes, shoots it wide into the corner. Tony Flo now with it. Puck cleared out by Chicago. Chicago's trying to go back the other way. Kyle and Zam battling for the puck. Ends up back on Sheep 6. Sheep trying to take a quick shot. That's off the backboard. Sticklebox now. Sends it back for BGP. Give the shot on net. Great save by Don Cherry. Puck cleared out of the Nashville zone. Zam stepping up. Shot towards the net. Just wide. Now back to play it. Tony Flo with it. On the forecheck. Now sending it up for Ticklebox. Ticklebox, a great tip inside. Dial not quite where Ticklebox might have thought he was. Oh, didn't realize. Shot towards the net. Great tip aside. Puck now in the Chicago zone. Sheep back to play it. Crabtree pressuring. Pass does get the pass off. It's right to Ticklebox. Ticklebox sends it into the corner. Dial will be the first one there. Dial sending it around. Sheep is open. Sheep gets sending it back to center. Isn't able to connect the able to connect the pass Dial. Puck's set around now. Sheep puck. It up. Dial is there. He's got Ticklebox center. Defense is pinching though, sending it back to Sheep, taking a shot. I don't know if Don Cherry saw that as it went right past the stick and off the post. Don Cherry must be lagging or something. He's quickly out there. Nashville now with it after that fight. Move temporarily in net. There's the intermission. Score Nashville 1, Chicago 0. Nashville won the face-off, but a turnover by D-Man Jerry gives Dial a chance. Went in. Fires one, I believe that was turned aside by Coop. Dial with it. Trying to circle around. Doesn't connect. Ticklebox stepping up. Deflects the puck towards the center. Dial just a half step behind. So far, he's been almost in the right place at the right time. Just a half step too shy. Now sitting it around Ticklebox. Ticklebox with the puck. Bringing up the board. Sheep is open. But doesn't get to him. Cut off by Sam. Turnover to BGP. Gets a connecting pass. Dial not able to get a second hit on it.
Now, puck, trying to get it on net. Gets knocked back on Ticklebox's stick. Trying to take a shot. Gets blocked. Puck now in the corner. Ticklebox trying to center it again. Centering shot. Dial in the slot. Fires one home to tie it up. 1-1. Great play by Dial there to recover and get on net and shot off the face-off by Tony Flo. Argila has to be ready for it and does successfully turn it aside. Another opportunity shot just wide left of net. Dial now to collect and up ice looking for a pass or shot. It's blocked by Tony Flo. Manjarian now trying to chip it up the same board. Turned over and dumped down. Back to collect. Craventry on the forecheck. BG with a great body, but still gets deflected. Stick, TV with a Ticklebox, great move. Shot on net, off the crossbar. Dial now with it. Centering. Ticklebox with a tip chance. Just missed. Nash now with it. Or Zam, rather. Manjari coming over to assist. Decides to leave it. Zam's got it. Zam looking for a play. Tries to just fire it up the same boards. Over top of Manjari's stick. Tony Flo's going to have to chase. BG has it going around the net. Long centering. Doesn't connect, but does bounce right to Ticklebox. Ticklebox fires off the other side of the post. Puck sent up ice. Manjari trying to get to it. Knocked away by BGP. BG with it. Sending it around the sheet. Sending it up the board to Dial. Dial with the puck now. Dial and Zam battling for the puck. Puck does get sent out. And all the way right back down the ice, I believe Zam and Dial stick. Wide. Unfortunately, that means it's going to be a turnover after a great forecheck. Tony Flo just about forced an odd turnover and had Craventry right in front of the net. Just could not connect. Second pass. Ticklebox with it, sending it up for Dial. Sending it up into the Nashville zone. Dial's going to be the first one there, sending it back around to Sheep. Hard pass. It's a one-timer here right on net. Great shot by him. Shot by BGP gets deflected into the corner, sends it back to BGP. BGP checking to corral it, flips it over. Box collides with Dam. Not able to get to the puck. Dam sends it around the boards to Tony Flo. Sends it up for Craventry. There, streaking, open, chance. Turned aside by BGB. Great play defensively by him to get back, cut that shot chance off. Now cleared up by Nargila. Ticklebox, great receipt. Great outside move. Sending it on net, way too high. Puck around the boards now to BG. 9 seconds left in the period. Shot towards the net. Tip opportunity there for Ticklebox.
You were kicked from the server. Connected. You were moved.
And now that we are in the intermission, we are all currently tied up 1-1 Nashville, Chicago. Goal by Darloriak. We're back the other way now. Puck, get up ice. Trying to connect. Does slip past the forecheckers though. Dial now is going to end up with it. He's got Ticklebox centering pass. Shot. Turned aside by Don Cherry. Ticklebox not able to get there. Got a stick on it.
Shot on net, turn aside, long lead pass. Argilla and pickle box. Pass the stick. Sam now with it, sending it back out. Gonna go right to center ice for BDP. BDP trying to take a shot. Fires a bit too early, and it just goes a touch wide. Dial now back to grab it. Back check. Pickle box open there. Box, great play. Great cross pass. Not able to get there. Long lead pass to Crabtree. Crabtree whiffs on the shot. A great save and clear by Nargila. Bucks around the boards. Man Jerry. Tries to send it up the board. Sheep's gonna intercept this though. Clear down the ice. Styles gonna let it fly, but Tickle Box in a bad spot. Zam can chip it up. And Sheep both there. Running it aside. Tickle Box had a one-timer opportunity that missed. Bucks are back up the ice. Crabtree with an opportunity to get past off by BGP. Another opportunity. Puck in the corner. T-Man Jerry and TV fighting. Kyle comes out to help. Puck gets sent across the ice. Tipped down. Crabtree chasing. First one there. T-Man Jerry now stepping up. Chance. Shot just wide. Bounce off the backboards. Opportunity. Shot just high of the net. T-Man Jerry, another opportunity. Sending it out front. Tipped off the crossbar, off the post. Right back the other way they come, trying to get another opportunity. Tony Flo with the puck. It's stopped by Sheep. Now, Pickle Box tapping back. Sheep shot, floating, bounces awkwardly once. Contrary decides to leave it rather than risk putting it in the net. Long lead pass. Crab tried to cut it off ahead of time. It bounced awkwardly and he wasn't able to receive it. Crab, though, coming over to put pressure on BG. Puck gets sent up the board. Zam bring it back for Tony Flo. They're going to turn up ice. A long lead pass. Crab was there, but just didn't get a stick on it. Hard plays into the corner. Crab is going to be the one who comes out with it. He got his man center, but a great knockup by Nargila prevents Tony Flo from getting the one-timer. And Jerry now with it, sending it around. Sam's there, being pressured by Dialoriac. Sam sends it up. Crabtree's there. Oh, mishandles it. Go behind the net. They're rapidly approaching here with a 1-1 tie. Who will get the winner? Letting it down. Just out of BP's reach. T-Man Jerry's going to have a chance. Shot. They turned aside. No problem, Nargila. Opportunity. The puck's across the crease. Whew. Dial now with the puck. Muscling Tony Flo out of the way. Flip pass. Picklebox and chance. Great turn aside by Tony Flo and down. Back they come the other way. Grabbing a tree. Trying to center. Doesn't connect. Down trying to centering pass. Get the shot on net off the post. 6 seconds left. 5, 4. Grabbing a tree with an odd angle. Trying to get a shot. Doesn't connect. Go to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Tied 1-1. Nashville, Chicago. Off the face-off. Great play by TB. Picklebox trying to get a shot. Sam with it. Long lead pass. Up the boards by Tony Flo. Flo has it. Clear pass. Opportunity there, turned aside. BDP gonna have it. Long lead pass. He's got tickle block there, cut off by Manjeri. Manjeri turning around now, trying to send it up center ice. Grab the trees there. Grab. Spins. Fires. Blocked by the defense. Another opportunity. Tony Flo pots the goal. Tony Flo with the game winner. Nashville wins 2-1 over Chicago. Grabbing a tree with the assist. We'll be right back with our third game of the evening. Will be Winnipeg at New York. We will see you shortly, folks.
User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User joined your
There
channel.
we go. All right. We are now underway here with Game 3, Winnipeg, New York. Puck currently in the New York zone. They are your red jerseys. Pass up ice. Parabola not able to get a stick on it. Dick McButts with the puck. Tries to make a centering pass out front. He does connect. Dick McButts trying to get a spin shot. He does put it just wide. Another opportunity. Stop. Shot on net. Put off the post. And a great set of scoring chances there for New York. As Winnipeg now coming back down the other way. Parabola trying to center it. Cleared. Supa is going to come out and play it. Decides to leave it for Icy. Icy with a great move past Dick McButts. Another great move. He's past two. Icy carrying it all the way. Shot on net. Gabe, great save. His own teammate, beautiful save. Shot by Icy. Puck sent up ice. Jabba now with it. Jabba trying to make a move on Icy. And he pays him back for the earlier deke. Jabba trying to make a move on, and Parabola is able to get across in time. Puck sent up the boards. Gabe now with it. Gabe with a great back skating move. Not able to get a stick on it though. And whiffs on the second chance to corral it. Killing the scoring opportunity. But a turnover here. Gabe's going to have it. Turned aside. Taser stepping up to play. I believe this is the first game I've seen Taser in a couple weeks here on Wednesday night. So it's good to see him back in action here. Taser sending it around the boards to birthday boy tall midget, supposedly. Jabba now with it. Shot not clean on net. Dick McButts is going to have to come and play this. But Dick McButts pressured by Parabola. Bodied. And it's going to go all the way back to Taser. Taser trying to take a shot. It's just an inch wide. Parabola now with it. Blocked by Jabba. Tall midget's going to have the pressure here. Tall midget sending it out center. Dick McButts was there. He just didn't connect. Shot by Jabba on net. Just wide. Dick McButts now a man in front. Decides to turn spin fire off the side of the net. Dick McButts sent a quick centering pass. It's going to go all the way back to Taser. Taser firing into the corner. Dick McButts trying to center pass again. Doesn't connect. Tries it again. Blocked again by Parabola. Puck sent all the way down. Kilpestle to chase. Parabola now putting pressure on Jabba, not able to corral it. Kilpestle gets a tip on this puck. It's going to bounce in front of the net awkwardly. But turned aside, no problem. Jabba with a chance. Shot deflected by Tall Midget. But ends up going to the corner anyways. Tall Midget shot towards the net. Bounces in front off the post. Dick McButts forces the puck in. And it's the Dick McButts show right now. As he's doing a lot of the offensive pressure right now in the Winnipeg zone. And right now they just don't seem to have an answer for his energy. Dick McButts coming in, forcing a turnover. Gabe's going to come back to play this. Parabola is trying to get a body on Jabba. Gabe turns, passes to Para, who tries to get it back, but it's turned over. Jabba with a chance. Subaru wraps it off his own post. He was trying to clear it there. Gabe now going to come back and collect puck. Bad pass off the backboard, though. It means turnover for Dick McButts, but knocked aside before he can get a clean shot off. Puck sent up the ice. Icy's in a bad spot. Taser's going to try and get a shot on, but it gets blocked. And it's going to get into the corner. Jabba's going to track it down. Gabe's chasing him. Para tries to play the puck. Jabba's going to end up with it. Shot towards the net. Bounces once, bounces twice. But a
3 times, not the charm. As great stop by Superwoof. Gabe's going to come up with it. Jabba's pressuring. Kill's heading towards the front of the net. Shot. Past the goalie stick. Meattail almost out of position there as Kill tried to send it right back out in front, but nobody was there. Superwoof, long shot as the intermission sounds. Dick McButts here. After, New York winning the puck on the faceoff. Trying to get a shot on net. Deflected, but turned aside by Superwoof as he puts that into the corner to be safe. Shot towards the net again. Second opportunity. Third opportunity. Talmadge not able to bang one home. He's looking for one for his birthday here, and they're trying to give him one. Bit of a collision between Dick McButts and Talmadge. And off a stick and in. Just like that, Talmadge getting his birthday goal. And Jabba now. Tapping it back. DMB with the puck. Puck dumped into the corner. DMB with it still. Second chance. Great save by Superwoo. Para looking to get the puck out. Sends it for Icy. Icy sends it across. Taser. Puck gets blocked by Gabe. Beatsell comes out to play it, but the puck ends up on Para's stick. He sends it across to kill Pessel. Pessel's got Gabe center. Centering. Tried to chip it down. Was Gabe. Para stepping up now. Shot deflected towards the front. Kill Pessel sending it towards Gabe. Not able to connect. Gabe in the back skate. Great block by Gabe. But fortunately nothing coming of it. Gabe hops on top of the defensive player. Puck gets cleared out anyways. Puck redirected to the boards by Para. Sent up. Gabe tried to turn and fire it. Didn't quite get enough on it. Puck shot down. Superwoof turns it aside. Para out of position. Opportunity now. DMB trying to spin, fire, take a shot. Saved by Superwoof. Able to corral it on the second chance. Para now with it. Centering. Doesn't connect. It's going to end up back in his area though. Para's got it again. Chip off the boards. Gets bodied. Great hit by Jabba. Jabba says, welcome to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Puck put towards the net. Superwoof clears it, no problem. DMB with it. Tries to make a move. Does slip past Kill Pessel. Kill Pessel recovers. Kill Pessel facing the wrong direction. Dick McButts happy to take his time. Puck dumped into the corner. Para now with it. Being pressured though, sending it around the boards for Icy. Icy misreads where the puck is going to be. And just about gave an opportunity there for New York. As a pass across, just passes Gabe's stick. Taser now back for it. Meattail having a bit of a party. Pass up to Talmadge. Talmadge corrals the puck, but he's got no momentum. Turnover. Turnover again in the neutral zone. Chance shot off the post. Great save by Superwoo, deflecting that puck to the crossbar. Or post wall, to the corner at the very least. Shot on towards the net, just wide. Jabba now pressuring, stepping up. Chipped off the boards. Dick McButts is there. Great pressure though by Winnipeg, trying to get the puck out. Winnipeg bending but not cracking. Gabe dangles it towards the front of his own net. Superwoo leaves it for him. Just about a nasty little mistake there. Gabe stepping up. Or sorry, Parabola trying to make the block there. Doesn't connect. Gabe with a little outside move. He's got a man in front if he can get it there. Puck is sent towards the center of the ice. Opportunity spin, fire, kill Pessel. Makes no mistake. Assisted by Gabe. And we're back to a 1-goal game. And a long lead pass, Gabe trying to get a second hit on that. Doesn't quite connect. Second opportunity though, fires way too high. Icy now with the puck. Off the face-off, Winnipeg ends up with it. But after a small chance in the offensive zone, puck is going to end up all the way back in the Winnipeg defensive area. Icy with the puck, trying to make a move, but it gets bodied by Taser. Taser showing him how it's done. Taser still putting a lot of pressure on. Parabola and Icy now fighting to collect the puck. Winnipeg all over the ice at times. It's got to be very frustrating for them, I'm sure. Puck now set down the ice. Dick McButt's there, tried to fire a one-timer. Didn't quite connect. Gabe with the puck, trying to send it out center. Taser's just going to dump it right back in. Dick McButts is already there, but he just doesn't have the momentum. Super Move sending it, or sorry, Parabola sending it around. Gabe, lots of time, fires, and just over the top of the net. I believe that did get tipped by the goaltender. Meat Sale making sure. And with 3:33 left in the third period, your score still New York 2, Winnipeg 1. Winnipeg trying to get another shot though. Shot by Ice. He gets knocked down by Gabe. Was on net, and Gabe decided to redirect it. Ended up missing, fortunately for him. Puck deflected down by Gabe. Icy stepping up for the puck. Gabe decides to keep it. Flips off his stick. Kilpessel is there to recover. Gets bodied. Parabola back with it. Circling. Tries to send it across to Gabe. Gabe gets hit by DMB. Puck's going to be sent down in the zone. DMB centering pass. Great block by Parabola. Parabola trying to send a pass. Gets blocked by Tall Midget. DMB misses the puck though, and Parabola trying to get past Jabba. Sends it up. It's got Gabe in the corner. Gabe's got a man out front if he can get the pass there, but he couldn't quite get a stick on it. Shot on net. Great save by Meat Sale. Kilpessel with the puck now. Center on the boards. Hops over Icy's stick. It's all the way back. Superwoo's going to have to come out and play it. His Talmadge is going to be the first one there otherwise. Sends it around. Parabola's not on the boards though. DMB is going to get there first. But a great play by Parabola to send it up anyways. Taser now with the puck. Gabe on the forecheck. Puck sent around to DMB. DMB spins. Blocked by Parabola. Turnover. Icy carrying it. Shot towards the net. Bounces. Great save by Meat Sale. DMB with it. Tries to cut right towards his own net and just about gave it up. Jabba now with it. Gabe on the forecheck. Great block by Gabe. Parabola now over, but it gets chipped over his stick. Icy tries to get a hit on it, but fans. Gabe with the puck, sending it down towards the center of the ice. Meatsail's going to come out and play it. It's past him. Subaru's going to come out, shoot it all the way back down the other side of the ice. A great move by Gabe. Centering pass. One-timer by Parabola and goes in. 2-2. Your hockey game. Winnipeg storms back after being down 2-0 in the first period to tie it up here late in the third. 2-2. Parabola finally rewarded for all his offensive effort today, stepping up on a lot of big plays and finally able to produce. Winnipeg happy to see some production from their backup lines as Kill Pestle and Supermove not their normal starting lineup. Dolphin absent from today's game, as well as can't remember here. I thought it was. Didn't have it recorded after all. That's too bad. Well, anyways, unfortunately there, just an opportunity goes by. 2-2 going into the overtime period. Should be very interesting. There we go. Ace also missing from tonight's game. So without Ace and Dolphin, Winnipeg managing to put up a 2-2 tie so far. And Winnipeg currently putting on the pressure. But a turnover means Taser's going to have all the time in the world to take a shot. It's over the net. And Icy's going to collect this. Turns, fires all the way up. He's got Parabola. Hits the stick. And great back check there. Otherwise, a beautiful scoring opportunity for Parabola. Puck dumped down the ice. Kilpestle's trying to be there first, but he's being pressured by DMB. Does get it around to Icy. Icy's going to have some time. As I say that, Jabba turned quickly on him. And puck's now back down into the corner. DMB's going to be the first one there. Spins away from a defender. Tries to corral it past another defender, but it's going to be turned over. Icy and Gabe, 2-on-1. Taser the only man back. Icy with a shot. Great save by Meatsail. Jabba now with the puck. Shot towards the net. Just wide of the net. Tried a spin fire. Second opportunity off the crossbar. Shot. Jabba cleaning it up on the third opportunity. And we will now be moving on to the NADT game here momentarily. All right, our NADT game should be underway here in a moment. As NADT tonight, Superwoo, Splash, Lewis Friend, Kill Pestle, and Canoodle. Puck now in the New York zone. Archie covering for Meat Sale. Sends it up. Dick McButts lets it go past him. Decides to body kill Pestle instead. Ends up with the puck. Jabba trying to carry it up. Leaves it for Marchie. Marchie with the chance. Marchie taking a shot. Tipped downwards by DMB. And in it goes. And pardon me for a second here. I've just got a listing. All right, sorry for that delay there. And just as I get back, Kill Pestle throws the puck on net and just like manages to make its way into the net. Great goal by Kill Pestle. Opportunity by Kill Pestle off the face-off, and he scores. Lots of room there. I believe somebody got caught out of position and turnover just like that. Puck now in the 18 zone gets cleared out by Lewis Friend. Chipped over DMB and Jabba. And we're now at the first intermission. Score 2-1 in favor of NADT. Puck off the faceoff ends up all the way down, played out by Meat Sale. Puck sent down the ice. Meat coming out to play it. Tall midget with the puck. Turned over. Knoodle. Pestle now with the puck. DMB trying to back check. Puck still in the NAT zone. Dick McButts with it. Puck is cleared away down the ice. Archie and Jabba back to chase it. Archie has it. Sends it up center to Tall Midget. Circles around. Got lots of space as Canoodle is turned around. Shot on net. Gets tipped above. Canoodle with the puck now. After a great play to keep the puck in the neutral zone. Alright, I do apologize. I have to step away from the computer. Won't be able to finish casting for the rest of the game here. Sorry, Vector. I just had something come up. Sorry there, folks. I will be. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great evening, and I'll see you next time.
User disconnected from your channel.